What's up? What's up? What's up? NY Knicks work. It is your boy Rem.
And I'm Royale.
Shout out to Syph, man. Shout out to Weege, Mike, and the whole Knicks family. We are out here. You already know the deal. It's another one. I don't know if is this a happy episode or are we like talking grievances? What we doing?
It's kind of just whatever, man. That's really just how I'm feeling these days. It's whatever. For a while, I haven't known whether to cheer for the wins, to feel bad that we're winning, or I don't know, man. It's that limbo time.
Let me start this over. Welcome to NY Knicks work, where RJ's the future, Thibbs is stubborn, and we don't know what to expect next, guys. Before we go, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Check us out on all the platforms. We're on YouTube. We are on all the platforms. Check us out. Listen to that podcast if you don't want to see us, but I know you want to see us and check out what we got for this NY Knicks work. Topic one. Let's just discuss my man Fournier real quick. Let me not even say my man Fournier. I am. Before I get ahead of myself, my fault. I forgot the Knicks trivia. How could I forget Knicks trivia, guys? You know why? Because I actually got it wrong. I'm going to give you a heads up. I got it wrong. I actually did not know. And this one is actually funny to me. Who was the last Knicks rookie to be extended after being drafted by the team? Really think about it. Roy knows the answer. Don't give it up. Drop it in the comments, but you will hear it at the end of the show. Like I said before, we're going to start the show by talking Fournier. I said my man Fournier, but if you look to past episodes, he wasn't my man so much. Not so much. But he's been solid as of late, and he might be making Knicks history, and that's three-point history, that three-point single season. John Starks had 217. Fournier is currently at 214, and he's looking for 218 this season. You think he's doing it?
Oh, absolutely, because he's getting them up. He's shooting threes at a high value, and he's actually been making his shots. He's been doing a good job at hitting, and he's also doing it early in the game. So it's almost like
Facts.
He's just getting in and getting out.
How many you think he ends off this season? How many games we got left? We got like 10, 11 games left?
I would say we have. I'm gonna say 11.
All right,
but I'm not sure on that.
Fournier's at 214. How many threes do you think Fournier ends off with?
Definitely. I definitely think he can get north of 220.
North of 220. I'm gonna go 225 for the end for the next to complete the season. 220. Well, actually, I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm actually gonna go 230. That's what I'm gonna go with Fournier.
230 seems doable.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with two. That's 16 threes, 10 games.
He's making almost 4 a game.
Yeah, his last 10 games, Fournier is averaging 14 points per game, about 3 assists a game, 44% from the field, and 42% from three, 75% from the free go. Well, not even like he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. Definitely. 10 more games left. My bad. That's like telling us there's 10 more games left. That's he's doing his thing. But yeah, basically we got him all season. If we couldn't make Bullock work, Syph is saying why not, but I'll tell you why not. It's defense. It's defense exactly that. That's what separates the whole thing between Fournier and Bullock and what we have. And do you guys think we were too rough on? You think we were too rough on Fournier?
I'm not. I mean, the reason why I don't believe it could work is not only on top of defense. It's not only just defense, but pretty much when Evan Fournier isn't looking like the franchise's best 3-point shooter ever, he's not looking like an NBA player. Pretty much.
That's facts. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna change. Not change, but I'm gonna add another topic, and I'm gonna go before we go to Jericho. Tom Thibodeau is trending on Twitter. He's trending on Twitter, guys. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of funny things being said. He's definitely choosing to develop Taj Gibson again, and that is definitely trending a lot on Twitter. First of all, against the Hawks, Randall was out, quote unquote, that quad injury. A lot of people was also trending.
That's not an injury; it's a sore quad.
A sore quad. That was a lot of trending, and I believe, and I agree with Twitter that he was actually like they pulled him out. I think they're going to the whole Obi. We're gonna develop our young guys now, and I don't think we're gonna see too much of Julius Randle. I do think it was a quiet suspension, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we're gonna see that much of Julius Randle, and with that would be Obi taking his place. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think I like what I'm seeing from Obi that much. I feel like the Knicks front office really kind of dropped the ball on this one. I'm gonna keep going back to the fact that point guard has always been the issue for years and years, and we still did not like do what we should have in the draft, which was go after Tyrese Halliburton or even Davion, like somebody that is a point guard to help the organization. Instead, we drafted at the same position that we were already good at, and we weren't good at the time, but still, like we would have gave him. We were giving him a chance. We were giving him his second chance, and like we went ahead and got Obi instead of taking care of the point guard position, and that's why I'm kind of like, you know what, damn Knicks, we could really do better. But what are your thoughts on that?
I think, well, for the most part, I think Obi Toppin, well, even getting the I'll start with the Julius Randle thing. I low key think I'm not even too sold that this is Thibbs waving the white flag. I think Thomas Thibodeau will be competing until he is mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. But I do think that this might have been a franchise move, almost a mercy move, because I think after how he showed out after that Jazz game, I don't think they wanted to put him in front of that crowd, man. Yeah. I believe mentally he's cooked. And, you know, to put him out there and, you know, have him hearing people chanting RJ during the free throws and booing him. I think if he played during that Atlanta game, he would have caught it harder than Trae Young. I think you would have heard louder boos for Randle than you heard for Trae Young. And I just feel like right now he's in a space where that would really, I think that would probably crumble him. So that might have been a mercy move.
Yeah.
But as far as Obi Toppin, I think for the minutes that he's seen, I actually think he's been solid. He's improved. He's made improvements on defensively. He's made improvements on putting the ball on the floor and attacking the basket. He's getting more creative. I do feel like, you know, in terms of just the mistakes that he's made.
Y'all too nice, man. Y'all too nice about Obi, man. Y'all too nice, man. I'm telling y'all, man.
I mean, the thing, but the thing is, it's like I'm not seeing. It's like I just haven't been seeing enough of him, because I think a lot of the mistakes he's making, it's like he hasn't been getting his reps. He's not really on the floor enough.
I can see. I'm not gonna lie. In Thomas Thibodeau's defense, I'm not gonna lie. I don't see enough from Obi for him to be getting reps, because like he's not staying on the floor. He's getting in foul trouble. Like against the Hawks, he had 5 fouls. That's why in his defense we saw a lot of Taj Gibson, who did play well until he got dropped by Trae in the fourth. It sucked to see, but it was like Obi can't stay in the game. He's not playing good defense. He's in foul trouble. He's not scoring. He thinks he's a shooter. Thinks he could shoot threes. Like, I don't see enough to help get this organization where it needs to go, like in terms of like the next level. I feel like the point guard position definitely is where we need to really, really pay attention to. But speaking about the young guys, OB, let's talk about Jericho, because Jericho is definitely, especially if we lose Mitch, Jericho's is next up. Jericho definitely, he's doing his thing. Like, you think he could be the center going forward? And should we get rid of, let me ask a rhetorical question. Should we get rid of Nerlens Noel?
I mean, you know, I feel like with this team, you know, there's a lot of people that have been miscasted into roles that, you know, they may not be used to. I've seen Emmanuel Quickly, although he's made improvements, be miscasted as a point guard. I've seen Alec Burks miscasted as a point guard. Nerlens Noel was miscasted as an NBA player, in my belief.
I agree
this
with
was
that.
a deal. I mean, this was a deal that when it happened, it was definitely, you know, I feel like they kind of went over in how much they paid him, even though I do understand the reasons, and also he was really the only one left. He was really the only one left when we signed. There wasn't really anybody.
Don't take him. Don't bet at all. Don't bet at all. Don't bet at all.
I mean, look, last year he did a good job holding down the fort, which is why I can understand him going back to it. But I mean, just calling it like it is. It's something that just didn't work.
Bro, we thank you for your services. We let you play on our team. Last year was last year. He shouldn't have been signed to the contract that we signed. I don't know what contract it is, but I feel like it's more than just this year. I feel like we have him.
He's for 3 years.
Everybody was my God, that is bogus, bro. 2+3. That is bogus. Yo, Mitch, should we let Mitch walk if Mitch is asking for a lot of money?
I would say the most I would give Mitch is probably 15 mil. I would hope to get him at 14, but
how much is Nerlens Noel getting paid right now? Can somebody can we do some research? Nerlens Noel is getting paid $12 million. If Mitchell Robinson is not getting at least $18 million, then walk. Then walk. I'm paying Mitch.
I'm paying him 15.
I'm paying Mitch his 18, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm paying Mitch. I'm wilding.
For me, he has to get hurt. For me, he has to get hurt a little less.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. His agent is probably gonna ask above 15 million. To be honest with you, so
I'm not surprised if they ask for more because you see guys like Jericho Simms. I mean, not Jericho Simms. Jared Allen. You got Jared Allen, he's getting paid. You got Clinton.
Jared Allen deserved that. He worked on 2 teams to deserve that.
But when I'm looking at Mitchell Robinson, somebody that's been through as many agents as he has throughout the years, and you know he's very young-minded. I'm pretty sure he's looking at guys that kind of have the same bag as him, you know, the same type of game, and he's saying, well, they're getting this, so maybe I should get around that 17, 18. I'm not surprised if he goes there.
So if he asks for above 15, basically you letting Mitch walk if he asks for over 15 million.
I think 15 million is where I stop at. I feel like that's where it is because I need to see him more healthy. I need to see him working on other parts of his game. I want to see, like, throughout his time here, I haven't seen footage of him in the paint working on a hook shot. I've seen more videos of him at a high school gym sham guarding on 17-year-olds than I've seen him practicing free throws.
So who do you think should be the guys moving forward at that position, especially at that position? Who should?
I mean, ideally, I would like Mitch and Jericho, and then maybe a third string that can stretch the defense.
Taj Gibson,
a younger third string. I mean, hey, the Taj Gibson development has been a success thus far. He's knocking down a few more corner threes.
look. After you guys
a younger son.
I'm gonna just go to the definite. Well, there is nothing definite with the Knicks, but right now, what looks like a definite that RJ is the future of this franchise, and he has to get extended. He definitely has to get extended. What type of extension do you think RJ should be getting? Should he be getting a team-friendly deal? Should he be getting Fournier money? And I'm gonna go even high. Or should he be getting like the Michael Porter money, the Michael Porter Jr. money, the Jaws, and like how you feel about RJ getting? Because like, my bad, I'm gonna talk about his season stats. He's averaging 20 points per game. He's averaging 3 assists, 6 rebounds, 41% from the field. Nah, that's not right. And 71% from the free throw. But like what type of extension do you think RJ should get?
I mean, so this thing. I mean, these situations can get kind of complicated because you're looking at so much trajectory. Now, usually when you're giving somebody, like, if you're trying to pay somebody max money, you would like to see some of those things already there, which I don't think he's quite there yet. Mm-hmm. You just kind of see him, making very steady improvements. So, I mean, right now I'm kind of liking something team friendly for RJ Barrett. I mean, if he lands, I wouldn't even be mad if it's something around like the 70 to 80 mil mark, But
for how many years? Was that 4 or 5 years?
I mean, yeah. If you can give him that 4 to 5 range.
Yeah, I agree with that too, because like the difference between the Ja Morants, the Michael Porters, and all those guys, they actually had some success on their teams. They actually made the playoffs. They're a little bit of winning. I know they have better teams and better situations, but themselves, they definitely have shown high level of play too. Not saying RJ hasn't, but there's just too much going on in New York for us to like drop a bag on him. I think, to be honest with you, I feel like I think RJ should bet on himself. To be honest with you, and just not not lock into anything crazy with the Knicks organization. Bet on yourself and keep the Knicks organization on high alert. Like, oh snap, we could lose this guy if we don't get it together. So I would keep the Knicks on their toes with this one. So this ain't a long show. I'm gonna get into the closing thoughts unless you got anything else, Roy. Play-in is highly unlikely. I don't know if you guys were hoping for play-in, but there's a lot of stuff, a lot of moving pieces, and a lot of L's that have to happen for us to be in. We are not going to be in that play-in. I'll give you a heads up if you were asking. What should we look forward to? Since we ain't got the play-in to look forward to.
I mean, I would like to say we should look forward to, sensible rotations of players that we should be developing. But, that's been a little more than we can, that's been a little bit too much for us to ask for at this point, where I'm numb to a lot of things that's going on. So I just hope for RJ for this point on to, average about 22 points for the rest of these 10 games, because that'll level him out at averaging 20, which was his goal. I would like to see Quentin Grimes, get more of his reps. I would like to see Deuce McBride brought into the game more when we're facing, these very troublesome point guards, and just to see a little more experimentation.
What should we look forward to, Knicks fans? March Madness. Just look forward to March Madness. Check that out. See, drop in the comments who y'all think we should be looking forward to next year in the draft. Also, look into coaching. Who y'all think about? Because Twitter has lost all faith in Tom Thibodeau. And the last question that I'm gonna ask is, because we're gonna say we alluded to it earlier. Julius looks bad. Is this his last year with us? And I'm gonna add a little further to it. Is this the last year for Julius and Tom Thibodeau?
Sadly, I feel like we have one more year with Julius, because shout out to Julito McCollum, because a little bit ago he actually made a point that was very funny but very sadly true. The fact that Julius Randle took a team-friendly deal so that we can have flexibility to bring more players to this team, and then proceeded to perform in a way that makes players not want to
play.
Come
here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, that's a slap in the face.
So just as much we got to make players want to come here. We have teams; they'll have to look at Julius Randle and see something that they can do with him. And at this point, he's not making a good choice. He failed his audition in Utah. The Kings, they already got their guys, so I don't really know what's next, man.
Yeah, I don't know what's next either. I don't know, but I'm gonna be honest. I think something is gonna be done this summer. I think something's gonna be done this summer, because I don't think he personally wants to come back here or wants to be a part of this, or like he can't. His family. For his family's sake and for his mental sake, I don't think he's gonna come back here.
So you think he might try to?
He's gonna force his way out, and I think they're gonna find a situation for him. It might not be. We might not get something great back, but he'll make his way out of here.
Addition by subtraction.
Yes, and we'll see what happens. Maybe we could get Zion or something. You seen that little under the dunk he did and stuff like that. But let's get back to the trivia. Let's get to this trivia answer real quick. Thanks for the memories, Kenny Payne. I don't think I mentioned that before we close it out. Thanks for the memories, Kenny Payne, because he is going on to Louisville, and he will be coaching those Louisville guys. And Julius Randle cried about it. I don't know if you saw that interview, but he said he cried about it. He had some good times with the Knicks, but shout out to Kenny Payne for that. The Knicks trivia: who was the last Knicks rookie to be extended after being drafted by the team? Roy?
It was Charlie Ward.
Charlie Ward, the former Heisman winner. Charlie Ward was the last Knicks rookie to be extended, which is crazy to me. It's crazy. We had a lot of solid Knicks rookies that came through over the years. Some of them ended up to, be NBA champions and stuff like that. And we haven't extended since Charlie Ward. There you have it. NY Knicks work. It is your boy Rem.
Going out on a good note.
Going out with a boom. Guys, just follow us. It's NY Knicks work, guys. We're out of here.